Hi guys, it's Roland's Duki here. The time now is just past 2200 hours, Friday the 28th of August. Looking at the Nasdaq 100 chart, looking at the time frame of 1 hour, the market's going to be closing shortly, but we just want to do a recap of what happened this week. We know that the market's being very volatile. Nas has been very bullish right from Monday, going up and in the northerly direction, up and not stopping until a few meetings that was held in the US, and then the market has dropped. But then we see during the latter part of yesterday, if you look at from this date, maybe around the 27th or so, NAS has been very much ranging in that price range between 11,900 around there. Let's look at 11,869 to the region of about 12,040, 12,048. So what we see NAS has been doing is NAS has been ranging in that amount of price range. And if you watch the news and the releases this week, there was many release that was being done. For example, the new home sales, the conference board consumer, the GDP, the initial job loss claims, and Jerome Powell speaking as well on Thursday. So we have much more that's happening this coming week. We have on Tuesday the supply management manufacturing news that's being released. On Wednesday the oil inventories. Thursday we have the initial jobless claims, and Friday, not forgetting Friday, we have the NFP, which is always the first Friday of the month, which gives us the non-farm payroll, and that happens at 14:30, which is 2:30 South African time. So I would suggest that we prepare ourselves for that. Some of us just trades the fundamental, which is good, but looking at the way NAS is currently sitting at 11,999, if you have been in a trade already, I hope you have your trailing stops on, not looking back. But in the event that NAS will go down to 1100 something, 11,940, 942, you could take your buys there even at 11,967, which is my golden ratio Fibonacci of 61.80%. We're going to close our TPs at 12,048, and if NAS is going beyond that, we would suggest you trail stop your TP and you go to 12,105, 12,135, which is TP2 and TP3. And then we look at TP4, which is our champions TP. And you know, the week before we had a champions TP. This week we had our champions TP as well, which was actually filled by the first day of the week. So our champions TP4, which is 12,175, not really sure which day it actually will fill, but I know that we would have sufficient people on our group that will have the courage enough to go for that length and to go that distance. So I would wish you a very well week coming ahead of you guys. And if you feel that NAS has not been what you were looking for, if you feel that NAS has not been so volatile this last day, maybe last 2 days, then maybe I would introduce to you to something called XAU, which is the gold dollar. And if you look at the gold dollar chart, which has been very volatile for the last 2 days, you could take your long if you have to at about 1910. I've got some buy limits set there at 1910. 1944 as well. If you have some room in your equity to set another buy limit at 1944. Currently sitting in the region of 1963.74. My 61.8% ratio is actually 1952. So you could take your buy limits in there. The gold dollar is definitely going up to a region of about 2,000 or so. So if you're looking at a bar pattern that I've copied, 161.8% is actually going to be 2026. That's where gold is going to be sitting, you know. If you look at 127.2%, that is a price range of $2,000 for gold. And if you were to look at gold, take a gold trade in, have a NAS trade in as well if you're keen on NAS. And whichever way it be, the market's going to be closing shortly. So maybe we'll do an update of the Sunday analysis and give you further feedback what's going on for the week in terms of meetings and news releases. But anyway, have a great Friday evening. Have a great Saturday, Sunday. And we'll probably just post some results, or maybe even post some analysis even on Sunday night just before the market opens. And hopefully we will catch some pump or dump on the opening, and let's just see how it goes from there. Okay, good night, guys.